The result of competition and acquisition in the material world, suppose you got that position you wanted, you become very egoistic that, oh, now I have this position. See? While in spirituality there is invertendo, as I move higher and higher. Evolution means working together in a group. Devolution, which is against evolution, means intercompetitiveness amongst the groups. That means individuals competing against each other, which is again perhaps may not suit the needs of capitalists or a democratic society or a society driven by egoism. That does not mean that we are philosophically against capitalism or democracy or individuality. They are great, but we have to remember we are interconnected, reinforcing happiness as well as unhappiness of each other because of our thoughts and actions. This Darwinian theory of adaptation or evolutionary process of through competition of the fittest, the strongest. But humanity doesn't evolve through competition. It devolves through competition. It evolves only through cooperation. Competing with our previous version is better. See, let us say if you have this 12.0 version of iOS versus 10.0 that was few years back, and now you're looking forward to 14.0. You're competing with yourself. 10 against 12 against 14. But to arrive at 14, I'll have to look at Microsoft also. What creative products they have, what artificial intelligence they have inserted in this program. That is good. But not by having a devil or evil eye on Microsoft. I can learn from my competitors. I'm not at crossroads with them. My attitude is of learning. So when I have that, it's not called competition, see. It is, I'm learning from my big brother. One has to become wiser, I would say, in understanding what do you really want out of life. The simple purpose of human life is, to me, is to do things better and better all the time. Instead of myself competing with others and frustrate myself in the process, I should be competing with my personal achievements. If I could play the flute yesterday, and there were clappings on the stage, people were going gaga over my flute performance. Next time when I play, even if I play to the same vigor and interest, I will still not be happy because I would like to surpass my previous performance. Would you call this as ego? No. But if I say, okay, I'm going to do better than somebody else, then it's ego arising out of competitive feelings. It is precisely this competition arising out of to prove yourself better than someone else creates tension. When we are really competing with ourselves, we are not stressed. In fact, we are happier. See, so the lifestyle, I think, is suffering today because we are trying to compete with others. And if you are only competing with ourselves in achievement, then society will be a lot happier. The result of competition and acquisition in the material world, suppose you got that position you wanted, you become very egoistic that, oh, now I have this position, see. While in spirituality there is invertendo, as I move higher and higher, my need to be recognized become lesser and lesser until we become one with the infinity and dissolve in infinity and you become infinity. So in material world there is ego fulfillment, while in spiritual world there is absolute dissolution of personal ego. That's the beauty of spiritual path. See? Selfishness is one of the biggest cause. Competitiveness, that's the second one. But competition also is a root. Its roots are in selfishness. It's all about I, me and mine. And when I am facing this situation, when I give dominance to I, me and mine, then this togetherness is lost. We had been asking one fundamental question. What is the purpose of this life? Don't break your head over it. You will never find the right answer. But the most appropriate feeling that arises in my heart, that life has only one purpose, to excel in every situation. I must be able to excel in every situation. I'm not in competition with Mr. X or Mr. Y. I am in competition with myself. I must do something, whatever I do. Yesterday, I should be able to do it today much better.